I've spent so many years wondering why so few people actually tolerate me or just genuinely like me. And I don't mean that in a poor me kind of way. I mean it in a curious, reflective, I need to understand way. It's not that neurodivergent people are unlikable, it's that we disrupt the social ecosystem without even trying. Most people move through the world relying on three things: social masking, emotional avoidance, and unspoken rules. It's the glue that keeps society comfortable, not functional, just comfortable. Neurodivergent people, without meaning to, break all three. We notice what others avoid. Neurotypical communication often relies on subtext. Say one thing, mean another. We don't do that. We hear the words, see the body language, and clock the inconsistencies. And our brain goes, hang on, why doesn't this match? That alone makes people uncomfortable because unspoken rules only work when nobody questions them. We disrupt social hierarchies. A lot of people rely on subtle power dynamics, dominance through tone, status, silence, guilt, or manipulation. But neurodivergent people don't respond to those cues in the expected way, don't fall in line automatically. We're not impressed by social status. We don't play the game. People who depend on those power structures experience us as a threat, not because we're aggressive, but because we're immune to the tactics that keep everybody else compliant. We see patterns that expose behaviour. When someone mistreats you, we don't just brush it off. We connect the dots and we recognise the pattern. Call it what it is. Most people spend their lives avoiding their own behaviour. When you see it clearly, instantly, and without hesitation, they don't think, wow, this person is perceptive. They think, make them small, make them doubt themselves, make them the problem. Because shrinking you protects them from uncomfortable self-awareness. We're hard to manipulate, not because we're strong, but because we've spent years analysing every micro shift in human behaviour just to survive. People who control others through vagueness, guilt, triangulation, subtle bullying can't get through our radar. That makes them very angry. Not consciously, but instinctively, you become the one that they don't like. Someone too sensitive, someone overreacting. Labels are easier than accountability. Our honesty exposes avoidance. People depend on shared delusion to get through life. Pretend you didn't hear that tone. Pretend that behaviour was harmless. Pretend everything's fine. We just don't have that setting. We tell the truth, not the brutal truth, just the actual truth. Truth is threatening in a world built on pretending. Here's what I've learned. People don't dislike neurodivergent people because we're difficult. They dislike us because we're clarifying. We break illusions that they rely on. We see things they've spent years avoiding. We make the invisible visible. Society punishes the people who hold up mirrors.